play a game in the. I don't want to play park. Actually, you know what? Let me go into rec. Well, first. Damn. I really thought the Nets was gonna win that one. That's crazy, Eric. Okay, I got 900. I got 9 right. Let's go. Oh, it's the off season. Come back next season. That's crazy. I hope they count the playoffs. Oh, Bobby, bro, we not going proving ground, bro. I'm not that good. Ah, damn. They put me at center. I mean, I wouldn't say double team him. I would just say whoever got him has to stick to him. Nah, you right. He's definitely a center. Either that or he's a sweat. Appreciate that pass. But that's crazy.
Lose control. Baseline melodies got me in a chokehold all day, all night. Can't we lose control? Baseline.
I feel like someone did that on purpose. What the hell? Bro, I'm going up against a guy that's 7 feet. Right here. Oh, damn, you shouldn't have done that pass. Bro, what the hell?
Welcome to Season 6 of NBA 2K26 and welcome back to this season's featured park, NBA 2K16's Old Town.
Neon everywhere, amusement park rides, and
Let's
even a
go.
roller coaster are thrilling visitors.
C200 BC. Bro, I hope I could be able to play a game this time, bro. Oh, you got that. You know what? Better at 2 than at 3. You good. Alright, let's go. I did not think I was gonna make a three with that jump shot. Hey, bro, get your mans, but that was a guy that was defending pretty good in the paint. Nah, you got it. I don't know if that was on me or who, you know what, I don't know. Okay, at this point, I don't know if it's me or 2K.
All right, MP. This is the first game you highlighted for our new series on rebounding. What's your mentality as you go up against another top rebounder?
Well, when you're going up against a guy like that, it's a battle of wills. You know, a lot of 50-50s are going to come down to who wants it more.
Okay. Well, any, tricks for extra motivation, or?
Nah, no tricks, Zane. It's got to come natural, you know? Most people don't understand that about us pros, but we work hard at our craft. But there's this underlining desire that goes above and beyond anything else. And you can't teach that.
All right, what part can you teach? Like, what part of rebounding just comes down to the craft?
As much as I like to tell you all that, I need Xander to slow down. Because we got a whole rebounding series we're trying to make here. So, unfortunately, we can't give it all to you on the first episode.
Okay, all right. That's tough but fair. Well, any part in water before we take the court?
Yeah. I know a lot of people overlook rebounds and rebounders, but I'm going to show y'all how fun crashing boards can be. So make sure you like and subscribe to all of my socials, and you don't want to miss any videos we post there, because this is going to be a fun ride.
So cool to see MP talking about rebounding out of bounds. That's already part of the game. And on to Drummond. Oh yeah, I forgot I traded myself from Miami to the Spurs. How does this lineup look now that I think about it? That would suggest the coaching staff will take your suggestion under consideration. Injuries and roster movements between games because lineups get rebuilt, so check often if you want to have continued input. Damn, they're gonna give me 38 minutes? That's pretty damn good. They're giving me way more than Wemby. Right, I'm gonna be the PF under Wemby. With Wemby being the center. I forgot this dude is still here. Okay, I just barely maxed it.
Well, Grant, when a season is fresh, what are coaches looking for from their players?
You know, BA, they want to see execution on the game plan that's been set in practice.
Let's say outperform Cooper Flag in assists, rebounds, and points. I don't know how I'm going to do points with this build. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do assists either. Rebounds, yeah, I can do that. Get more boards than Anthony Davis, right.
The X's and O's, can they bring it to life? I mean, that is what
Oh, that's my bad.
And if you haven't heard, MP has been pretty vocal about his commitment to cleaning the glass and leading that effort for his team.
And you can never underestimate the value of setting the tone for your team. Seeing MP get out there and hustle for those boards has a major impact on being the example of hustle and determination that it takes to win games.
And now Dallas is
Are you serious? That was early.
First overall pick.
I should have went out there and forced a dunk, though, to be honest.
Kyrie Irving out there with Max Christie. And it's Lively in at the 5. And for an update on MP, let's send it over to Allie.
Well, MP is an elite rebounder, but he's going to be put to the test tonight. During shoot-around, he told me, I really have to bring it down low. I have a tall task. This should be a tough matchup on the glass. The battle of the boards could decide.
There was two people on me. Come on, bro.
MP will have his hands full for sure. And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, BA, they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
Fox, that's good.
Let's go, finally.
Just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Pass to Flag. Irving with it. Fox picks him up, and he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen by MP. And MP was first team all-rookie last year, Grant. What a start to his career.
Yeah, I was on that 1995 all-rookie team, and let me tell you, it's great to be on it. But with that honor comes a bit of pressure. Now, MP, he must continue to improve, and I think he will.
Here's Davis. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. 6 to shoot. And it's Irving off the drive. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Why even try in there against Wembanyama? I mean, it's... Oh,
hey.
Yikes! What a finish. Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you're for real.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? Pass to Flag. Fires the 3. Again, the miss by Dallas. And so MP will bring it up for San Antonio. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
Bro, come on. Kyrie was not that...
They lost
bro,
the
come on.
matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end.
Bro, what kind of pass was that?
They were not.
In all fairness.
And it's good. Fought through
Damn.
contact.
Anthony Davis is killing this.
We'll go to the line. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Antonio. Harper comes in for Castle. Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. Jenkins comes in for Christie.
Yeah, bro. I don't know why I couldn't.
And you watch AD out there.
Skip the timeout.
He's a quiet guy, but Davis lets his game do the talking.
Fox, the pass to MP. Oh, and there's the whistle.
Are you
on
serious?
The shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on
Damn,
Anthony
bro.
Davis.
That should have been an air one.
Think with MP now in his second year, we're about to see a major boost to his play on the court.
The MP won't be having to learn on the fly. His feel for the game will be much more solid, and I'm expecting big things from him this year.
Let's see if I can make these.
He misses the free throw.
My free throws on this is slow.
He hits the second from the line.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies came through when they needed him to. He ended up with 9 points, and he really showed up on the defensive end as well, using all of his versatility. Starting the season with a bang, big-time game from him. Guys, let's
easy one for Wendy.
Back to you.
Great report there, Allie. You know, the impact he had on that game was big.
And it's not easy to point to just one area he made a difference, but his effect was felt all over the place. He was on fire.
Damn, bro. I thought I was going to be able to grab that.
We'll see if he plays with that same level of aggression here tonight.
And the length is hard to contend with. Davis using all of it for the putback points there. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Jenkins. Yet to see a basket. Marshall outside. Davis against MP. Lively with a screen on MP. And finished off by Davis.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
Fox outside. Screen by MP. Pass to Wembanyama. To the middle. Stolen by Davis.
Are you serious?
Oh, and a fast break for Dallas. He launches a three. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Davis.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Screen by MP.
Damn, I wish David passed that bitch sooner.
Corner shot. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there. And so it's Anthony Davis.
You know, so far it's not that bad. Doing better than Miami.
He's on fire. Back to the game. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, substitution here for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Prosper. MP comes in for Sohan. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And Fox is subbed in for Harper. Christie's checked in for Dallas. Irving comes in for Hardy. So the Mavericks 5 right now. Najee Marshall is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Max Christie. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Jenkins in at the 2. MP, the pass to Vassell. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually...
I didn't even see I had the ball the whole time, bro. I didn't even notice that.
The shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
Fox against Irving. Pass to Christie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
And they double up MP. Castle for 3. And it doesn't
Bro, I
fall
wanted
for
to get that rebound. They boxed me out a little too good.
Made 2, missed 2 now.
Man.
Now Christie. He's guarded by Vassell. Nice shot by Christie.
I could have tried to go to block that, but man, that would just leave Anthony Davis open. It's not that Anthony Davis can't score at all, though.
Out to Fox.
Nah, bro, I was about to lose my damn dribble.
Back to MP. Ooh, MP
Dang.
going to work inside.
You have to ready to take your shots when they come. And MP was ready this time.
Outside Irving. Here's Davis. And good.
Damn.
Coming on the assist
I didn't
by Irving.
position myself in time. I knew he was going to go up for that shot too.
Irving against Fox.
Outside Wembanyama. The three. Ooh, Wembanyama with the silky.
Let's go.
Three. Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Marshall outside. Back to Irving. Pass to Davis. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability.
Ah, damn. I knew that was going to happen too.
Here's Irving.
Get that out of here.
MP with a block. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. MP is screen on Irving. Fox feeling it out a bit. Here's MP. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Serious?
Coming off a win against the Hornets.
Yeah, they really worked hard to find shots in that one. Some good play calls. And
get that out of here.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused and they made everything they looked at.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. San Antonio on top. They're up by 11. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Well, right now for the Spurs, they lost the first game, but that's in the rear view. Time to man up.
Well, nobody has all the answers early on. Just fix the mistakes you can and keep getting better, please.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Spurs.
They deserve to play like stars.
I was about to say, can I skip?
Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
But yeah, that's good to whoever joined my live stream, you know. Just live streaming for a little bit. So I haven't live streamed since like what, the day before yesterday, something like that.
And there wasn't too much drama in the
I'm
first half.
I'm gonna try to live stream a bit earlier.
A fantastic game from Anthony
It's just that I've been busy.
And in the first half,
still am busy, but hey,
got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
I know I gotta make more time.
The interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Castle at the 2 with.
I did not expect that shot.
Vassell at the 3. MP is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Fox in at the point.
Get that out of here.
That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Irving against Fox. Irving, the pass to Davis.
Oh, you see, come on, bro. How am I supposed to defend that? Man, what's AD Davis trying to say in my ear?
Let Davis get established positioning inside. If he does, you have to foul him.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Take a break.
So how am I supposed to defend AD?
That free throw, no good.
Oh, let's go. He missed it. Why can't I skip this?
And he's good on the second. Spurs lead by 10. MP is screen on Irving. MP high post. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no
It definitely did, because that should have been an easy shot right there.
That's just as good as blocking it.
Anthony Davis packs it
Damn.
down.
Yeah, he got his
The
good.
best thing about AD is he can contribute in every statistical category.
Here's Fox. Give him 8. Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Graham. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
There's Davis with the 3.
Get that out of here.
That block is about MP knowing the scouting report. This guy knew exactly where he was trying to get to.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from
He
Allen.
made that?
Thanks, Brian. Kyrie Irving is becoming the sage veteran.
Bro,
he said, quote,
what?
I used to think leadership is a lonely thing, and it's not. It's surrounding
Shoot,
yourself with
I've been knowing people like this different in real life, but man,
push you at times and picking them up when
in
they're
the
not
game
able to do their
too.
best. Guys?
Great perspective. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And that one misses. Grant, looking at Cooper.
Damn, Victor, you couldn't let me get that board?
What makes him such a highly touted prospect?
Yeah, B.A.
Oh, he got
Cooper
this.
can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers.
Can't even get more boards than how much.
A lot of ground defensively at 6'9", and on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
Davis, basket is good.
Why did Victor stand that far from AD, bro?
5 points now this quarter.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really
Oh,
helping
why?
his team hang around this one.
Trying to get it going.
If only I could run a little faster, that would have been a block right there too.
You simply cannot give Kyrie Irving room to run in the open floor. This guy is a phenomenal transition player.
Fox for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
So Jason Kidd decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. Second, the Spurs. In third, Dallas.
And both of these teams really impressed when it came to rebounding the ball last year. That level of physicality and hustle is always great to see.
On defense, the Spurs. They've led by as many as 11.
That's on me, bro. I don't know why I try to do that steal knowing that I ain't that fast.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Vassell outside. Here's MP.
Hey.
Did he just do that?
With authority.
Wow.
Somebody got put on a poster.
You can make a statement with a dunk. MP, yes, sir.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Christie passes it to Davis. Off target from three-point range.
Alright, I did make a good contest, but man.
Here's Vassell. Yes!
Let's go.
Nice assist.
I wanted a block.
And when Wings take it down low, good things happen.
Pass to Flag. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Davis can't hit.
Bro, I'm just not tall enough to do all that.
4 of 8 in the third. MP.
Hey.
That was good. And now a 12-point San Antonio lead.
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
Outside Davis. Pass to Flag. Puts up a three. Nails it from three. Flag's got 9 points.
I wanted to contest that because I saw that coming, but man.
The defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay
I didn't want like 80 to get a lick of opening.
You've got to want to work.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. Different look for San Antonio. Sohan's checked in for MP. Johnson comes in for Vassell. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox.
Wait, why are they resting me?
Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. On the court right now for Dallas. Max Christie is out there with Najee Marshall. Then it's Hardy. Then there's Davis. And it's Jenkins in at the point guard position.
I expect them to take that kind of shot.
Vassell against Christie. Pass to Jenkins. And the shot's
That's
good.
on me.
Yeah, when you attack in the painted area, good things tend to happen.
That's on me. What was that? The flag. Yeah, I know that's not happening. Let's see here. Get more rebounds than Anthony Davis. Oh God, I need to get 3 more rebounds.
MP, the pass to Vassell. Fox outside. Shoots over Hardy. And De'Aaron Fox.
Let's go.
Sensational play. Fox has got 12 points here in the second half. Mavericks trail by 13.
But yeah, I got a little less than 3 minutes to get. I need to get a bunch of more rebounds.
Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. No good. The Spurs have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Oh, yeah! That's
Let's
good.
go.
Well, this is why you run your offense through MP. That's just a nice setup for his teammate.
For Dallas, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused.
Bruh, why do I gotta go through the whole timeout, bruh?
For San Antonio, Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan, and Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. Dallas also making some changes. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Marshall. Flagg comes in for Hardy, and Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Jenkins. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie.
Bro, how long Kyrie's going to take?
Wembanyama rips down the board.
Damn, bro. Wemby just grabbing everything.
Outside Vassell. Here's MP. Outside Vassell. Now Fox. The 19-footer. That's all.
Bro, how am I supposed to get more rebounds than AD, bro?
Flag fires.
Get out of here. Get that out of here.
And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession. Here's Irving, takes a three.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Spurs.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious.
You know, it's funny. I saw that coming. But I was just a little late.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And what a huge performance it was.
I meant to pass it to the side, not Wemby.
For a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Fox fires. Stolen by Davis.
I thought he was going to shoot it and not pass it.
Irving against Fox. Outside Irving. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Yeah, and Wemby makes it look so easy. If he's anywhere near you, don't even try to score.
Now MP. Using
Let's
the
go.
glass to lay it in. So it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both.
I was not going to outperform AD and rebounding. I'm just going to be honest.
Now over to Dominic Hamill.
Thanks, guys. You know I have questions, MP, but the way you were playing tonight, I'm afraid you'll reject them. Okay. I'm sorry for the dad joke.
I forgive you, Dominic Hamill.
Double-digit denials by you in this one, though. Spectacular defending in the win. Talk to me.
I just don't keep swatting up. Yeah, I'm going to expect this one.
Takes, right? If they're going to keep coming at us, we're going to keep being there to meet them. One shower, change, come back, try again. We'll be here to stop that. They want to sleep on it, regroup. I'll be blocking shots in their nightmares. I'm like a crazed animal out there, you know? You don't want any problem.
No, I do not, MP. Thanks for your time. Hey, whoa. Brian, back to you.
Dominic, thank you very much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long.
Currently working on the series Rebounding for your social media channel. Why would you take so much pride in that? Yeah. I should go into the arc of shooting. I guess Davis just wanted it more tonight. Yeah, I guess so. Out rebounding me. Alright, let's see here. I totally forgot. I could easily just go here. Damn. Damn. Please don't tell me. Yeah, I'm done with wrecked. Definitely done with wreck for tonight.
Let me see what type of vibe we got.
Damn, ills. At least I scored 12 points, 7 rebounds, not bad. 5 for 15. Damn, that's pretty bad. I had 41 minutes this time. I had 10, 7. I had 5 fouls. Okay, I had 22. Okay, pretty good. This game, I also have. I did decent. This one, I had a good game too.
Look, if you really get down to it, rebounding is all about position and anticipation. You got to analyze the trajectory of the ball and predict where it will land. Hey, well, I do all that instinctively, but what we're really trying to figure out is when you're teaching someone to rebound, how do you teach that, coach? Well, you know, it's about angles. You start tracking where the shots will go mentally, depending on where the shooter is. Soon, patterns emerge, and you will notice them if you're looking for them.
Hey, Coach, what are some of the attributes you see in some of the best rebounders?
Yeah, aside from what I said, it's mostly effort. Every time a shot goes up, you have to box out. You got to be strong in your lower body, and you have to be willing to fight. Maybe take a few elbows along the way. I don't know about all that. That's a lot of work for not that much glory, Coach. Hey, but coaches notice that kind of stuff. That's why we're talking to them. So if you're a kid just starting out, being a strong rebounder is a great way to make a team. Yeah. Fans are fans. They like dunks and no-look passes. People who know ball realize you can't win without great rebounding. That's why they say, poor man gets paid.
There it is.
That's quantum right there. Hey, Xander, you get that?
Yes, sir.
Woo. Coach, we can't appreciate you enough for doing this. Of course. Thanks. Yep.
Pete, let's go.
Hello and welcome to a great night of hoops. You can feel
the
the
NBA
excitement
Cup
in the air for this game. It's part now that the regular season is underway.
More rebounds from Mark Williams.
We can really start to see.
Fly swatter 6 times.
What these teams are made of, RJ.
Yeah, things will change throughout the year, sure. But in a lot of cases, these are how these teams are going to look all year long. It's time to see if it's all clicking.
And if you haven't heard, MP has been pretty vocal about his commitment to cleaning the glass and leading that effort for his team.
And you know, I think some may think he
damn,
hasn't really
Wemby
measured up to the commitment on his rebounding game. But he's got time to still
just getting everything
get it done on the glass. Now, one thing about MP, he's pretty critical of himself. So he might be his own toughest critic, and that may come into play here tonight.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. MP is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Fox in at the point. And let's check in with Allie. She's got the latest on MP.
Well, MP is an elite rebounder, but he's going to be put to the test tonight. During shoot-around, he told me, I really have to bring it down low. I have a tall tackle.
I shouldn't have
This
moved.
should be a tough matchup on the glass. The battle of the boards.
Cause I don't even think this guy knows how to shoot.
Allie, good call. MP will have his hands full for sure. Pass to MP. Oh, and
hey.
by MP.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
Here's Booker. His last outing, he had 24 points. And RJ, you grew up in Phoenix. I imagine still a lot of connections in this neck of the woods.
Yeah, I was fortunate enough to win a state title in high school.
What was that? Wait, oh. I didn't even notice I was in the paint.
I played my college ball just a few hours away in Tucson. They're down.
And he's got his first opportunity.
I thought I was just outside of it.
One shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw. RJ, San Antonio's seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, the bright orange is low-key not it.
Like Victor, a lot of new fans come on board.
It's not as bad as like the Bucks is like green and whatnot, but damn.
Now he's 1 for 2.
I love seeing Green capitalize from that mid-range. These shots help get him into a groove.
Here's Fox. Here's Wembanyama. The shot comes out. Good.
Man, Wemby, you couldn't let me position myself better.
Haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
Booker finds Brooks. Now here's Booker. Williams is screen on Fox. Booker fires from way outside. And a miss there on the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And it's Fox missing.
Damn, I thought I got that one.
By 3. Outside, Green. Back to Booker. To the paint. And Williams punches it.
Yeah, I got dunked on.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point. MP, the pass to Fox. Screen by MP. On the wing, Vassell. And stolen by Williams.
Damn. Yeah, I called it at the wrong
Green
time.
against Castle. It's Booker on the wing. And there's 1:45 left in the first. That three's off the mark. Spurs trail by 5. And here's MP. 23 points his last outing. Outside Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to MP. To win the drought. The 3, Vassell. The offensive rebound. Fox up top. Back to MP. Out to Fox. Stolen by Booker. In transition. Here come the Suns. And Brooks with a basket.
I didn't position myself in time. That should have been an easy block.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
I did not expect Wemby to do that. I should have done a bounce pass though.
Outside for Booker. Allen outside. Fires from deep. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Williams has got 6 points.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Castle, the open look. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Always ready to fire. Castle wasting no time.
Fox against Booker. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first. Tries it from the top of the key. That shot off. And we've reached the end of the first quarter.
Damn.
The Suns on top. They lead by 7. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Green against Castle. Doubled by Castle. For three, Booker. Booker splashes in the triple.
I'm not even going to say nothing about that one.
And Grant, you played a half-decade in Phoenix. What stands out the most?
Well, B.A., a great city with great fans. And that exciting run in 2010 where we made it to the conference final.
Here's MP. And he throws it down.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Booker, the pass to Williams. Now, here's Green. He's guarded by Castle. Pass to Booker.
I forgot he ain't going to pass it.
To Williams. Rebound by San Antonio.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
I had to make sure.
By Fox against contact, able to slip through and get it to go.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pelicans really lit up the floor. He ended up with 23 points, and it was fun watching him get after it on the glass as well as on defense. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go.
Damn.
To him early and often. Don't run
Wait, what did I?
And go to waste.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Brooks, he's checked in for the Suns.
Why did I
he's
foul?
checked in for
What?
San Antonio. 54 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Some nice ball movement
Damn,
by
bro.
Phoenix.
Press the wrong button, ain't it?
Here's Green. Rebounded by the Spurs. MP's got 4 rebounds in the game. Fox finds MP. Here's Harper on the wing. Vassell.
Come on. Oh, damn.
Screen on Green. And here's Vassell from the arc. Out to Fox. The
Shoot
three is
that.
up. Cash. It's
Let's
MP
go.
picking up the assist. Fox has got 7 points.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him. Nice work there to get a body, seal off his
Why did I
man,
press
and
X?
collect the
I meant to
glass.
press square.
That is textbook.
1 second left. And the layup
I
is
thought I
good.
blocked that one.
Williams has got 4 points this quarter. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back after this word.
They're measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, one stat in their favor is the one they haven't been racking up, turnovers. They've been very precise with the ball movement.
Like a well-oiled diesel machine.
Changing gears now, this should be interesting. Let's hear what the fans want to say. Here's an interesting one from No Foolin' Julian. What's another sport you think you could have gone pro in?
Football, I would have been a tight end. You know, maybe block some field goals. You know, do whatever it takes.
I think I could have did soccer. Dribbling's dribbling, right?
I guess some people might say that, Jet, but either way, I'd pay good money to see both of you in those endeavors. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Yeah, threw away a small one, and I threw away. Well, I didn't throw away the big one.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one. Both teams trying to gain an edge. You look at Mark Williams, what a contribution.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
And on the floor for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Wembanyama out there with MP. And it's Vassell in at the 3, the small forward.
All right.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
This is who you want at the line. And Booker gets himself there a lot.
Got distracted.
Up top, Allen. He's guarded by Vassell. Allen, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
MP is screen on Green. Back to MP. Ooh,
hey.
Move from MP.
He's getting after it, but needs some help if they're going to get it done.
And Booker has got the ball here for Phoenix. Outside, Green. Back to Booker. Inside. It's stolen by Wembanyama.
Let's go.
Brooks against MP. Screen by MP. Down low. It's tipped.
Damn, ball.
And now the Suns fast break. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, well, the Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said,
why did Victor took my...
day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line.
Bro, he took my rebound, bro.
It's not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned. Back to you guys.
They'll get there. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Williams.
Yeah, that's on me.
Good. His efficiency has
Position
been a big
myself
factor
bad.
in helping them capture this lead.
You know, Richard, when you think about work rate, Dylan Brooks and the effort with which he plays comes to mind.
Yeah, we created statistics based on effort. Oh, Dylan Brooks would be one of the guys on the top of the list. Energy exerted.
Damn, I wanted to get up there and get a block.
Bumps. He does everything to agitate the offensive player.
MP is screen on Booker. Fox, the pass to MP.
The young guys
Let's go.
can be so fearless. Just look at MP battling there inside.
San Antonio shooting their first shots of the night from the charity strike.
For the Spurs, MP, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
Oh. Damn.
No good on the free throw.
I got this one.
He sinks the second.
And I like how MP carries himself. It's a big reason why his teammates enjoy playing with him.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at the Timberwolves, they pulled themselves up to the second place spot.
When I look at San Antonio, they're in the lower end of the rankings and headed down. Not the position you want to find yourself in. Now we'll see if they can stabilize in the coming games. And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Fox goes in. MP outside.
Yeah, Booker didn't meet me at the rim.
Gets a very good look and converts. 9 points for De'Aaron Fox.
And Fox can hurt you from there, especially when he's shooting with confidence.
Booker, the pass to Green. And here's Allen. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. It's Booker on the wing. He's covered by Fox. Shot clock at 5. From 15 feet away, Booker can't get it to go.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And as it goes out of bounds,
Damn.
San Antonio
Please tell me. Okay, try ball.
And looking at the standings in the NBA Cup, the group stage just starting.
Yeah, lots of games remaining. I think the magic number is 3. If you get those 3 wins and have a good point differential, you normally advance to the knockout rounds.
Phoenix making some changes. Iguodala comes in for Brooks. And it's Dunn in for Allen. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Johnson's checked in. Johnson a screen on Williams. MP, the pass to Johnson. Yep,
let's go.
Good. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
How about the vision from MP? In the pick and roll, that's very encouraging to see.
One thing about Keldon Johnson defensively, it's hard to back him down, Richard.
Yeah, he won't block a ton of shots, but he anchors really well against bigger players. That's why teams would rather attack him in space.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack.
Johnson passes to MP. Fox outside. The 3-ball. Ooh, Fox making a play from deep.
And when Fox, he's hitting consistently from deep, it opens up the floor for him and his teammates.
To the middle. It's stolen by Johnson. To the paint. And he'll draw the foul.
Damn.
He'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
MP, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Let's see if I can make this.
That one's off. Some changes for Phoenix. Malawatch is checked in for Williams. Dunn comes in for Green. And it's Pippen in for Booker. Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for De'Aaron Fox. He hits the second from the line. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Pass to Malawatch. Now here's Pippen. To the inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Harper passes to Sohan. Outside Johnson. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there.
In the quarter with a lead. Yeah, that's not happening.
Third quarter. Phoenix out in front, leading by 4.
That was not going to happen.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
He's making a change here. Booker's checked in. MP's checked in for San Antonio. They've got Malawatch. Green out there with Devin Booker. And it's Iguodaro in at the 4. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive
here.
now. Fox the pass to MP. Here's Sohan. Back to MP. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Quick decision-making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot. And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Now MP. Fox outside. Nifty move. Oh, he dropped it.
Let's go.
Sweet J.
He's having one of those nights. Fox just filling it up.
And the timeout called here by Jordan Ott. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Different look for Phoenix. Williams is checked in for Malawat. Brooks comes in for Iguodaro. And it's Allen in for Dunn. San Antonio also making some changes. Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. And Castle's subbed in for Harper. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Just 5 on the clock. Green. Oh, off target from downtown. Spurs trail by 4. Outside Fox. Takes a 3. No good.
That is not the shot they needed there.
Damn.
Work it around and get a better look.
Here's Green. There's a minute 54 left in the fourth quarter. Williams, a screen on Vassell. Green. Williams. Oh, he can't get the layup.
Okay, finally.
Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Now MP. Nice job by
Let's go.
MP converting it tight.
Just an important bucket from MP, and he knows it too.
Outside Booker. Green outside. Here's Brooks. Beyond the arc. Williams. Oh, he jammed it.
Damn, bro.
Oh, what a way to get the big bucket. With the size advantage, there's no stopping that.
MP, a screen on Booker. Fox fires. And the 3 misses.
Go.
And Booker's
Aaron, you need to make those shots.
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Allen. Here's the pass to Williams. Oh, the lead.
Are you serious? He made that.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy
I didn't even get a foul.
on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for two, Devin Booker.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
The thing about Booker is he rarely has an off night. He's one of the most consistent shooters in the league.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Vassell fires. And a one-handed slam. And so they foul intentionally.
Well, at least I got a double-double.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Phoenix, Jalen Green. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game. Timeout called, the Spurs. They're down by 7. All right, guys, what's your take?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Damn, that was last minute.
Their record is now 1-1 in this group round. And you know they're breathing a sigh of relief.
But that's only temporary. They're going to have to dig deep if they want to eventually hoist the NBA Cup.
And now let's catch up with Dominic Hamill.
Not the outcome you had in mind tonight, MP, I'm sure. Did you see anything in your guys' approach that, despite the results, is cause for optimism after this one?
Man,
I would say this.
Only thing I liked is that nobody was happy. If you're happy after a game like this, I don't want you on my team. Point blank, period. I had a double-double and you don't see me smiling. People always think there's some four-dimensional X's and O's going on when teams turn things around, but usually it's someone saying, I've had enough. We look like we've had enough right now. And we're only time.
Thanks for talking to us, MP. Back to you, Brian.
All right, thanks a lot, Dominic. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long.
If I'm putting on the win, this is one of those games that you identify as integral for your case for being an elite rebounder. How do you know if you can suit the role? Coach will stop if it has any concern. This team. I'm still in the NBA Cup, so it's nice. Yeah, 3 W's. And 10 and 13.
You see this? Look, check this out. You see how Moses Malone keeps tapping the ball back to himself? Yeah. He's padding his numbers, but also controlling the offensive glass. You gotta learn from the greats, man.
Okay, so does that mean you don't want me to get back on defense?
Situation. I'll let you know when the game plan calls for crashing the offensive boards.
Bet, understood.
Either way, no one snagged offensive boards like Moses Malone. His record will never fall.
Yeah, I saw the numbers. It's crazy. He has like 2,000 more than the next dude.
Moses was one of a kind. Look, Rodman, on the other hand, as you can see here, look, he was a great athlete, but a same physical specimen. Right? He had to use his quickness and jumping ability, but he was a real master at positioning, you know?
It's crazy, you know. To see him now, he wasn't even that big. And he's playing against those 80s and 90s power forwards. Those guys were like, they were built big.
Yeah, he was only about 6'7", matched up with Buck Williams and Sean Kemp, but he held his own because he knew how to use his base to stand his ground in the paint.
Wow. I mean, look how early he starts even boxing out. It's
crazy. Listen, as you see the shooter load up, you should find your man and put a body on quick. Check out Ben Wallace here. Look, he's my favorite.
Yeah, my high school coach, he used to love making me watch his tapes. I loved his fro.
Yeah, he was only about 6'8", but that fro made him a lot taller. Look, Big Ben focused on locking down the paint and getting physical. Look, he can't even be moved off the spot.
That's because he looks like a bodybuilder, Coach. Look at him.
Yeah, rebounding takes effort both on and off the floor. It's punishing, and it takes a toll on your body, so you might need to get in the weight room. Big Ben benched 400 pounds.
Really?
400.
Wow. I mean, I guess it's time for me to get my weight up.
Yeah. Oh, wait, check this out. See that position?
Yeah.
Wow.
I see, I gotta hit that gym.
MP. He's about to tear it up.
Ooh, that felt good. I see you out there doing work.
Let's go. Yeah, everything on here is miraculously maxed. Except like pogo stick. Should have blocked. Why did I move? Get that out of here. No. Get out of here. Are you serious, bro? I mean, I still got it, but damn. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna get far in this. Should have picked rebounding. Yeah, I don't think my flashy pass should be Steph. I mean, my triple threat. I think Lucas would probably be better. I'll take Paolo Pinheiro. Alright, guys, that's it for today on the live stream. If you like subscribe to the channel, it's your boy Bossman Styles and gone.